Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm giving you a little tour of our homeschool space, and I'm so excited. I just recently redid this space and I love how it turned out. If you want to see how our space looked like last year, I will post it in the iCards and down in the description box. But I just recently painted our walls and then redecorated how the space looks. So like I said, I am so excited, and I am so excited to share it with you guys. Today's video is in collaboration with my friend Anna over at Just Making It Work. You guys, I love Anna. She is so amazing. You need to go check her channel out, along with a bunch of other homeschool moms who are sharing their homeschool spaces, and everyone's gonna look a little differently. So I highly recommend that you go check out Anna's channel along with all the other women that are in this collab. If you are coming here from Anna's channel or any of the other moms in this collab, I just wanna welcome you. My name is Sarah, and this is my channel, Rolling with the Rouses. And here I love to share content on homeschool and motherhood, my faith in Christ, along with book hauls, curriculum reviews, flip throughs, and all kinds of stuff like that. So if that is stuff that you are interested in, then be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell button so that you're notified when new videos come out. This video is just to inspire you and maybe even give you some creative ideas on how you could make a little space in your house, even if you don't have a huge room. This room is actually not even 4 walls. Like, I have 3 walls, and one of them I can't really even put any furniture on. But I also want to just encourage you that you do not need a whole separate room to homeschool. I actually only do a little bit of homeschooling in this room, and we kind of move throughout the whole house. Like, we do it on our kitchen table. Sometimes we sit on our couch. Sometimes we even curl up in my bed and read books together. So, you know, homeschooling can happen even without a designated homeschool room. When we first started homeschooling, we lived in a tiny little house, and the only space we really had was our kitchen table, and that's where we homeschooled. All right, you guys, so this is just a little overview of our homeschool space. I will show you other areas that I store things as well, but I pretty much school the littler ones here. So my 4 youngest ones, we do like group activities here, and then this is kind of like their play room-ish when they're not playing in their room. And I will share with you, like, I have some toys and stuff in here that I'll share with you. But it is located right off of our front door, and it was intended to be a formal dining room, but to me that just didn't make sense to eat where there's carpet and kids. So anyways, I'll just start over here, and I actually DIY'd all of this to hang my kids' artwork. I made this sign first, and then I had like little clothespins hung on here, but then I realized real quick that that wasn't enough to hang all of my kids' artwork. So then I created these, and I actually have a video on my channel that I will link of how I created these. These were really simple and easy and affordable. I'm all about thrifting and affordable stuff. So I created those to hang my children's artwork, and then I just thought this would be so cute to hang right here above it. And then right down here is an Ikea's kids sensory table, and I love this so much. So I love it because you can use it as a regular table, but then also you can add sensory activities. So here's just one with some animals and some rocks. And then on this side, I really just have the alphabet letters to this puzzle here. And we love this table. We have used this so much. And then over here, I just have this, which is falling apart because my kids like to climb on it and stuff. They like to play the floor is lava in here all the time. Yeah. So it's falling apart. I would like to maybe either recover it or just get a new one. But And if you can see, my kids' lovely artwork is on it as well. But this is where we store our library books. And then up here is just this little shelving, wire shelving. Now, I love stuff like this because when you have little ones, especially, like, I don't know about you, but my little ones get into everything. I like to be able to store things on the wall where my littlest ones cannot reach them. So right here, we just have our all about reading stuff for right now, but I will swap this out when we change curriculums for the new school year. And then I just have some whiteboard up here, and I'm gonna stick a couple more whiteboards up there. I thought they were already up there. That's why I was like some, but I don't. But yeah, so that is this, and I don't know, I really like this. I just purchased these posters on Amazon. I used to have a big, huge, like, United States poster that I got from the Dollar Tree a long time ago, but it was so beat up. And we're gonna be doing an around the world theme, so I really wanted to get a map of the world as well. And these came in a 2-pack, and what I love about these, I will link everything I can in the description box, by the way, but these are actually double-sided. So if you don't like this, like the colors, they have a muted one on the back, and if that's the type of decor you like, then you might like that print better. But I really like these also because they are laminated, which is really nice when you have little kids. So I really like that. And then we also have this little Ikea table that I actually thrifted. And you guys, things do not have to be expensive. I try as hard as I can to thrift or create things myself so that I can save money. And I found this at Goodwill for, I think, 30 bucks. And if you would have bought this brand new, it would have been at least $100, because it came with 4 chairs, and then I just DIY'd these chairs to match this. But anyway, also don't mind the ripped off paint on here. Whoever painted our house before we moved in used the wrong paint, so that's lovely, right? So I have to figure out how to fix that. If any of you know, look at this one's worse. So my kids have like peeled it off. And I did just recently paint our walls this color. They were yellow. But if any of you have tips on how to easily get this off, and maybe tips on repainting this, because I do want to repaint it, but I want to do it correctly so it doesn't peel off. Anyway, then I have these shelves here and an Ikea bookshelf that I've had this thing forever. And I think like 4 years I've had this thing, and I've used it for so many different purposes. And at the moment, I just use it as a board bookshelf, and then I have different things in each bin. So here I just have some puppets. I don't like to keep a lot of toys out and accessible for my kids at all times, because it just creates a huge mess and overwhelm. Here I just have some play items. So there's like hats and a lunchbox, mainly like things for them to dress up with and just have an imaginary play. In this bin we have some bristle blocks. They love these. And sometimes I do change this out, and I will put like magnetiles or whatnot. But this is the one I usually change out the most, because they play with these two constantly and this one constantly, which are a ton of like cars and trucks. So these are like bigger cars and trucks. So they play with these ones a lot. So this is the bin I normally change out, which I haven't changed it in a while. But yeah, so that is that. And then in this basket here, I just have our ABEKA'S 2s and 3s program that I do with them. I do have a video on how I use this program for my 7, 5, 4, and 2-year-old. And yeah, and then these are the little notebooks that I created for each of my kids. So this just kind of sits here. We have our diffuser, and then I have some of these indestructible books right here. And then this is just a up close look of it. I don't remember if I told you, but I did connect two of these together. And I don't know, you guys, I just love this. This was my husband's idea, and I love how it came out. Okay, so moving on over here, I have this wall, and I never knew what to do with this because, you know, I mean, what do you do with it? So I've always had this whiteboard here, and it is small. I would love to get a bigger one, but I just haven't yet. And I feel like I was gonna get one this year, but I don't know if we're gonna use it as much as I think we do. So we don't use it very often. That's why I really haven't purchased a bigger one, and this one works fine. But if we need a bigger one, I will purchase a bigger one, and that's why I left like a ton of space between these other two things. So here I have another one of these wire shelvings, and it's holding our beekeeper unit from Campfire Curriculums, our farming unit from Gather Round, and then our Bible study stuff. And then I have these two little shelves right here that I got off Amazon. It came in a 3-pack, and I am just holding some things that we will be using for, this is part of our curriculum that we're going to be using this year. And I have the magnets on it, so it will stick to this. And then I just have this little, it's a home and gardens like thing. I don't know, my mother-in-law like got it from a garage sale, like a whole bunch of them, and gave them to me. So I use it for the dry erase markers, and you know, it's got to be up high so my littler ones can't get to it. And then I bought this plant. Where did I get this? I think like Marshall's, I think. And then this was gray, but the gray on gray was a little crazy, so I painted this white. And then I just recently made this cute little reverse canvas. Together we grow. Okay, so once again, here is an overview of our homeschool space. And then we have like this little area here, which I never knew what to do with. It's been organized and put, I don't even know. I've had this rearranged to different things many of times. But I just recently bought these bookshelves because, if you guys know, I have a little problem with thrifting books. So I just bought these shelves and have been filling them up. And pretty much, I will do a whole like bookshelf tour, but this is pretty much where I store most of our curriculum. And then these are just books. And what I really love about these are the doors, because my original thought plan behind this was to put child safety locks so that I could keep my children out of them. But they actually don't rip up down the books as much as you know, my older ones did when they were little. So I decided not to do it and let them have free range to it. And then we just have this little play kitchen and a lemonade stand that I made. And then my daughter's desk, because she just loves to color and stuff, so we bought her a desk. Then I also have this. Now it does need to be organized, but at the top here I have it child-proof locked, so my kids cannot get in it, except for Nathan and Faith. And then I have all of this stuff in here. So this is a lot of manipulatives and puzzles and some stamps and more puzzles and just manipulatives in this drawer. And in this drawer, I just have some activities. I've got these letters, magnetic letters. I've got this little spelling word thing. I have one of those water pads. I have some Melissa and Doug beads, I've got the Melissa and Doug like word puzzle. I got some magnets from my father's world that we did a couple years ago. I have this numbers counting puzzle. And then I just have 2 of these boxes of puzzles that have like 5 or 4 puzzles in them. Okay, so next I have stuff on these shelves here, and I guess I'll go through one shelf at a time. And this is usually where I just put some prepared Let's Play School activities that I can easily grab. I only have, I think, 1 in there at the moment. This is the Good and the Beautiful math that we're working through. Our pencil sharpener, I like to keep it in here so little fingers don't get sharpened. My kids would probably do that, so just to be safe, I put it in here. I have this little caddy that I got at Hobby Lobby. This just holds some colored pencils, some scissors. I have some glue sticks in here as well, and some pencil grips. And then I have a ton of pencils. On this side, we have crayons and index cards. And then this is just some like preschool stuff I was letting Justice do. And then up on this shelf, we have this little section, which is like kind of like arts and activity books. So I have this light tablet. I have a couple Usborne books. So I have a Wipe Clean Maze and then How to Draw Dinosaurs. I have the Create a Pizzarilla. I guess I do have some math stuff in here. We have nature notebooks. I have a coloring book. And then these are drawing pads. And then over here is like a language arts type bin. I'm not using all of this, but I don't know. I just have it all stored in here. But I've got some Explode the Code, Bob Book workbook, activity book, whatever. Sing, Spell, Read, and Write, and then some of the Good and the Beautiful stuff. Here are just reading games, so all sorts of games. I've got some stuff from Sing, Spell, Read, and Write. I have some stuff from Let's Play School, and then I also have some just free printables that I found on, I don't know what it's called, Pinterest. Over here are some readers. So I have the Dash into Learning readers. I have Bob Book readers. I have some Sing, Spell, Read, and Write readers. And then these games right here just go to the Dash into Learning. And then what is this? Oh, Sing, Spell, Read, and Write CD. And then this bin right here, I have 2 of the 3 Truth and Grace memory books, the Catechism. So this is the series, God's Design for Sex series. And then I have the Good and the Beautiful Maturation. And then these ones right here are good books on teaching your kids about, you know, protecting their bodies. And then I have this one, which is Good Pictures, Bad Pictures, and then Junior. This one's Junior, and then Good Pictures, Bad Pictures. And these are protecting your kids when it comes to like porno and what to do if they see something that is a bad picture. So up here, I just have Melissa and Doug Water Wows along with the Melissa and Doug like paper that goes with these matte like markers that only color on that paper, which I love. I also have this gigantic paper plane thing that my mother-in-law gave us, so we're gonna be doing that soon. I have like Nathan's carving knife and just some beads and stuff in here, along with these dinosaur Legos that I shared on a book outlet haul I got. And there's like a bunch of them. And then I have some games, more games, Osmo, and just some hands-on stuff. So this is mostly hands-on and games up on this top thing. And that is pretty much how I store a lot of our curriculum. All right, you guys, so that was our little homeschool space and how I organize different homeschool supplies and our curriculum. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, be sure to list them below. And also, if you want to see anything more in depth, please leave it in the comments and I would be so happy to do a video on it. Don't forget to check out the description box where you will find Anna's channel along with the playlist to this collaboration. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day.